Hi, my dear friends. My name is Mahesh Veeratunga. I'm from KDC Academy of Management. KD is one of the accredited study centers in Sri Lanka for Chartered Institute of Marketing UK qualification. So this video series is to support the students, those who are studying in KDC, my academy, the KDC Academy of Management Sri Lanka. And this is for the digital optimization, July 2023 examination, the assignment. So we have been discussing the subject and the whatever the related content in the classroom session. This is additional support what I'm going to give you all. And this is to cover the digital optimization assignment. Task 2 part B. We in my previous video I was talking about the task 2 part A. So here in this video I'm going to talk about the task 2 part B. So I mean, like, okay, you all have to comply these learning outcomes and the assessment criteria to complete the entire part of your assignment. So here y'all can see whatever the learning outcomes and the assessment criteria, so that it will be very much easy for y'all to get score full marks. And guys, now you all know, I mean, like, everything is there in your LMS, so that uh, whatever the learning materials already uploaded in your LMS, so that you can refer what are the theories and the content that are related to the respective areas where you can use to develop your answer effectively. So in this task 2 part B, let me take off the resources one out from this, right? Okay. Now here in task 2 part B area, the assessment criteria where they measure your answer is a 3.2, 4.1, 4.2. So which means 3.2, 4.1, 4.2, right? So these are the areas where you all have to address when it comes for your digital optimization subject, the task 2 part B, what we are going to discuss today. So of course, 30 marks allocated here. So you all can see totally 30 marks allocated here. So 2,250 words for the whole task, which means the task 2 part A and B. So for this task, they are giving 1,500 words for you all to build your answer. So you need to make sure that you stick to the given resources. Don't, overutilize the resources, because you are not supposed to, then you will lose your marks. So you need to stick to whatever the given resources, then it will be better. Then, my dear friends, as usual, let me take you all on some of the key points that they are discussing in the task, because there are certain areas where they are expecting you all to cover in your answer. First, you have to read your question carefully. Then only you can get a better idea, because otherwise you might go wrong if you don't take the question properly, because each and every word in your question matters a lot when you design your answer. So let's read one by one. Then after that, you will be able to get a better idea about your answer and how you are going to develop your answer. You can get along with this. So let's read. You all also can read with me, so you all can see the screen. So right. So it's task 2 part B, and let's read it. Develop and justify a conversion optimization plan. Oh, sorry. So this is okay. This is about the conversion optimization plan. Okay, develop and justify a conversion optimization plan. Now, this is something what we were discussing in the classroom session, conversion rate optimization, CRO especially. So because we need to optimize the conversion, increase the conversion, which means in my previous video also I was talking about, okay, what do you mean by the conversion rate optimization? Which means, let's say, in layman language, if I say n number of people are visiting for your website, and out of n number of people, those who are visiting for your website, you convert them, let's say 20%, you convert them as customers. 20% of them converted as customers, which means your conversion rate, conversion rate is 20%. So our intention is to plan and optimize this, increase this. So conversion rate optimization is a strategy what we use in the digital marketing to get better return from whatever the media effort we do in digital marketing. Like when it comes to digital marketing, you're talking about your own medias, like your website, your blogs, your, forum pages and things like that. And your shared medias and earned medias, like the things that you earn on reviews, viraling in social medias and things like that. And also your paid medias like search engine optimization, search engine marketing, and paid advertisements and things like that, what you do in digital marketing. So, we know the medias, the digital medias, if I summarize whatever I was just talking about, right? Earned medias, own medias, paid medias, and the shared medias. Those are the 4 type of medias we are talking about. So what we are going to do, we are going to optimize the effectiveness of this and convert more number of visitors, those who are visiting these, your whatever the media, as your customers. The conversion optimization plan is for the purpose of that. You need to know the meaning of these things, otherwise you will not be able to answer the question properly. Because we were talking about this in the classroom session, so refer your notes, refer your things that are there in your LMS. Everything is there in your LMS. You can see here. So whatever the areas related to the task 2 part B, it is available right here in this part. 3.2, 4.1, 4.2, you have all the details in the LMS. So refer the classroom recordings as well. So it'll be easy for you all. So let me take you all once again to the question. So conversion optimization plan. Develop and justify a conversion optimization plan. It should be there. Okay, let's read once again. Develop and justify a conversion optimization plan for your chosen organization. You have already selected a company by now and a team also by now. So, so you need to focus that company and the team, what you're talking about. So conversion optimization plan for your organization, chosen organization, to support the chosen team. Remember this, if you forget the chosen team, your answer will not be validated properly, because if you are to score total marks here, you need to comply, you need to connect these dots. If not, you will not be able to. You need to remember whatever the teams you are talking about, because okay, you might have selected whatever the teams out of those 4 teams which is given here in your assignment. If I take you, team number 1, increasing revenue. Theme number 2, enhancing the customer satisfaction through the service improvement. Theme number 4, improving the sustainability credentials. And the theme number 4, rather, strengthening the relationship with the key stakeholders. We have been discussing in the classroom session. So by now you have selected, because these are tasks 2. By now you have selected whatever the themes, and we have justified the rationale also when it comes for your theme selection in task 1 part A. So you are okay with it. And your answer should mold around this theme and the company that you have selected. So that is one of the key area you got to remember. So in CIM assignment, throughout the theme, what you have selected is important. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're complying that. Okay, going back to the question once again, and your answer should consider the key elements that influence the conversion rate. Key elements that influence the conversion rate. So what are the things that influence the conversion rate? So you need to identify how it might influence your conversion rate. To increase the conversion rate, what will happen, right? What motivates people to get converted as customers? So you need to identify the digital marketing side when you look at conversion objectives for optimization, because you need to design your conversion objectives, right? The purpose behind the conversion optimization plan, your conversion objectives in numbers, you need to make sure those objectives also should have pretty smart approach. So you need to make sure that to identify these objectives as well, what you have in your plan. And the desired return on investment, Of course, you're talking about a plan. You need to have a concern on the budget as well. So what you're going to invest and what will be the return you are expecting. Investment on whatever the medias you are talking about here, and how might be the return you are expecting. Investment on the digital infrastructure development based on the company and the theme what you are talking about. Your ecosystem, the digital ecosystem within the organization you need to talk about. So learning and development within the organization with relates to the digital infrastructure, motivating people, motivating employee, even those things you can talk about. Desired return on investment based on the conversion optimization plan, because you need to make sure that you're having a wider coverage here, because you can't focus only on one particular area and do it. So because the digital marketing is one of the huge area to talk about, and optimization is also same, because if you want to optimize, you need to look at a wider coverage of the entire digital medias what you're managing, and also the digital infrastructure what you're managing within your organization. So you need to make sure that you're managing this. So then the final part of it, use an integration of offline and online implementation, because you need to integrate, you need to bridge, you need to combine offline and online implementation, because offline, or you call the traditional marketing and online marketing, you need to integrate. Now, let's say as an example, the hypothetical, very basic example, if you take, you go to a showroom and you give a digital integration also in the showroom just by displaying your QR code to enter the website. You're integrating the digital platforms in your physical locations. So the traditional locations, so traditional advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, direct, indirect, interactive marketing, and things like that, what you are using in traditional marketing, you can integrate with the online marketing and see how you can bridge and optimize your results. So your answer should cover based on those areas. So you need to have a, as I said, okay, I mean, key elements that you need to identify, which influencing the conversion rate. What are the things you do to motivate? And your objectives should have separate headings for these points. And return on investments. Okay, what is your investment and what is the return, your digital return you're expecting to optimize the plan? So your answer should combine these areas what we have been discussing here in this question. So I mean, task 2, part B. Then under part B, okay, of course, you are talking about conversion optimization plan. So, I mean, this will be the main heading for your answer in part B, and you talk about separate points, the things that are influencing and things like that. You can build your answer in that way. So, and remember, you need to make sure that you comply the learning outcomes, the assessment criteria, and the indicative content when you're building your answer. So the things that are there, the CR audit, conversion rate optimization audit, what we have been discussing during the classroom sessions, you can refer. Online, offline integration, that also we have been discussing in the classroom sessions. So you can talk about copyrights, visual, and things that are connected with the user experience, the design, and user interfaces. Online, offline psychology, once again, right? Sustainability drivers in digital platforms. All these areas, what we are talking about under 3.2, 4.1, 4.2. I mean, you might not take each and every point of it, whatever the relevant, whatever the important points, important indicative contents you have to match in your answer. Then only you can get, you can score more marks. Otherwise, I mean, like you will go AY without looking at, if you try to answer without looking at your indicative content and the learning outcome and the assessment criteria, because this is where you got to focus on when you build your answer. So design the content like what you have been designing inside the classroom for each one of these sessions. And then after that, I will give you all one-to-one feedback in my classroom sessions and the one-to-one discussion sessions, so that you will get the better results in your digital optimization subject as well. So wish you all the very best, guys. So once you complete that, you can send it to me so that I will give my feedback. And we'll see you in the classroom sessions once again. All the best. Good luck. This is KDC Academy of Management, Sri Lanka, one of the accredited study centers in Sri Lanka for Chartered Institute of Marketing UK qualification. All the best.